Good evening. I'm London Jen. This is Battle Rap World. It's the Monday after the weekend before. It is 1st of March. Yesterday was 28th of February. Very, very important date in our scene over here. We had the finals of the process tournament go down. The final process. We now have a champion, a winner. And the champ is gracing us with his presence today. Let me bring him on to say, yes, champ.
Yo.
Big Techie. You should actually say Big Techie champion. Champion. NLC champion.
It's the champ now. Everybody changed their name. If you've got me saved on your phone, you need to change the name from Tech to Champ. Do you understand?
Is that what you're doing now? Address me by my title.
By my title. Yes, I mean, you meet a doctor, you can't call him Mr. no more. It's Doctor. Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah. All of that. The same shit.
Big Techie, no, he's champion.
Yeah.
You got a title, yeah?
Let me put this away quickly. Ooh. Hold on.
Okay. Well, no, let's just see it first. Before you put it away, let's bring it up to the screen. We have to see that.
No, man.
The final tournament, the final process tournament champion, Tech, August 2020 to February 2021. Champion.
At the bottom, it says, words can elevate, words can destroy. Choose wisely. No loose chat.
That's it. Real talk. Congratulations, champion.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations. No, you won in an absolute war. War.
It was definitely a good battle, man. It was definitely best battle of the tournament. I think it could be debatable. Maybe not battle of the night, but maybe one of the battles of the night. You know what I mean?
I give it as, for two different reasons. I've got two battles of the night, and I'm not picking one, and that is one of them. It just meant so much. Yeah. How do you feel today? Like, what's your today been like? What's your first day as Tech champion?
To be honest with you, it's kind of like I just kind of kept it normal, you know. I phone my people. I've had bare like FaceTimes and video chats and people messaging me and that. I've had, I'll be honest, I've had that couple people reach out that I don't really feel like, rah, man, it's doing well now. You want to reach out? I've had a couple of that. I've kind of just like, that's dead. And I've had a couple vets that I can't name at the moment that are like, yo, like me, you should, you get me? Only one or two, but yeah.
Only one or two. It's like day one.
I woke up to it like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't making no decisions until the footage drops, man.
Okay, that's a wise move. You're letting everybody see. Like, everyone's going off of hype now. There's only a few people in the building.
Yeah. Obviously, the energy was crazy, though. To get me, the energy in the building was crazy.
Insane.
Even I saw the interview that you did with me and YD, and I was like, bro, I was so hyped. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just in that interval bit where the judges were making the decision, I was like, yeah, I was wilding out.
Yeah, how did you genuinely now, you can say genuinely, but how did you feel in that moment after you'd done what you'd done? YD had also did what he did. You're waiting for the decision. Like, how are you feeling?
I won that shit. I felt like I won that shit. That's how I felt. I'm not capping. I'm not saying it because I'm half-hearted about it. I'm saying it. I'm like, yo, if I'm a real person, if I feel like I've lost, I'll say. If I feel like it's a debatable, I'll say. I feel like I got it. And even then, his third round was long, way longer than mine, and it was like it wasn't enough, bro. That material you had, that 4 minutes, wasn't better than my 2 minutes.
Is that what it was? Like, 4 versus 2, or are you exaggerating?
His third round was 4 minutes. And I said to them, don't worry about the time limit, let him go.
You were that confident with what you had.
Listen, shall I tell you what it was? Well, I said to everybody, and I'll say it again. When I'm prepped, it's a problem.
You were definitely a problem. You really were.
But to remain humble and that, he did come and best YD I've ever seen. I didn't expect that. And it's like, I think because I went first, he definitely, like, he was like, yeah, if that's the tone, all right, I'm matching that. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, man.
It was the best. I think there were so many best of performances yesterday. And YD for sure, you know, what is that, 3 battles in now?
Yeah,
That, you know, when you look at that, and when you look at his first battle versus, you know, what he was able to pull out in the final, with nothing but battle rap heads in the room as well, you know, his peers and other, you know, greats and people who have been in the scene for a long time. So yeah, no, super exciting final, and you two just really did what you had to do, man.
Yeah.
But there had to be a winner. There had to be.
It had to be a winner. It had to be. It had to be a winner. I had to make it like, you know what, I'm good at making it relatable. I'm not at relevant moments that are going on right now, this current, and I didn't want to come with a COVID bar because I feel like everyone's got one. So I said I have to come with stuff that, and I didn't hear a lot of people talking a lot of things. So a couple of the bars I had, even that, I'll be honest, the only bar I'll say, and only because you spoke on it already, was the Dutch Avelli bar. The only people told me not to even say it.
That's a fire bar.
Fire.
That's a fire bar.
It was so fire that people...
Not to say it because... What, it's controversial, or because it's just too current events, or...
It was just the build-up, the bar itself, like, the build-up to it, the headshot bar, and then the sliding your DMs with the 1-4, you'll get cancelled, like Dutch Avelli. It's just like, yeah, everybody knows what that whole is about. If you haven't heard about it, you're living under a rock. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like people might not want to talk about it. It's a touchy topic. Do you know what I mean? Them touchy topics, it's like speaking about something that's shaky, and you know what I'm saying? It could go either way.
Yeah. I think that was one. Yeah, I think it was one that it wasn't like it was a touch on, it was a punchline. You touched on it, you moved on. You weren't directing it at anybody. I think it was fine. Like it was fine. It's one of that, and it was big punch. Big punch. Big punch. There are a lot of those. You had a lot of those, and like you said, a lot of them were those relatable bars. I think you mentioned it last night when we caught you for a little bit on Sunday Roast. A lot of those relatable bars were
Lighty live all night, and I ain't talking London Jen.
Yeah, I was feeling that, can't lie. Yeah, super relatable, I guess. And so, you know, I had to come on here again. I'm gonna have to keep this up. There were a couple of, you know, there was your one, and then the Georgie, what was it? More on screen or something, more on the lens, and London Jen. So now I have to just keep it up whether I want to or not, because otherwise those bars aren't as, you know.
And you know what it is? You know what that does on your side there? You have to understand, from our side, we are only doing people. If we have a blogger bar, it's the blogger that we know that's going to be everybody knows, who puts in the most work. That's why your name come up twice yesterday.
I appreciate that.
No one else had a blogger bar.
No, that's lies.
There was a Wiretap one.
Wiretap had like 3, I think, as well, because he mentioned them in the chat, and he had a fire flip as well. Yeah, it was who was it? Moke had the flip, something about all my quotables are W's or something. All my W's come with quotes or something. It was really good. I can't remember it, but it was fire. All my W's come with quotes. He was saying you haven't got any quotables. Yeah. And he quoted the thing there. But anyway, there was your bars are you have a way of translating to a wide audience and not using niche references for those big punches that everyone, you know, can buy into. So I think that in the room as well, especially when you don't have the benefit of, like I was saying about YD, I made the mistake of, you know, calling Yoshimitsu anime. Like, that's how little I know about that sort. For me, it's all that sort of stuff. It's all, whether it's Tekken or anime, and it's not that I don't.
Yoshimitsu is Tekken still.
Yeah, Tekken. Yeah, I didn't realize, because like I say, to me, it's all that same sort of stuff. And I said in the judging, it all goes in one box. And I do, like, I'll come home and I check it out. Like, or if I'm watching and if I'm, looking at a battle, I'm reviewing a battle, recapping a battle, whatever, and I see the bar, I go and do my Googles. You can't do that live, which is unfortunate when there was so much of it and it had to be judged. I have to say, I can't judge a large part of the material.
I touched on one anime bar, but I felt like that one anime bar was enough. It was a haymaker as well.
Yeah, I think everybody has a few as well. But there was a real diversity of material yesterday as well. I think one of the things which was nicest, which I appreciated the most, is the material was so tailored. Like, each battle, there was so much between the two of them. There was so much to say. Like, it was all so sort of direct and attacky.
No one's material could be catered to anybody else.
Yeah. It was all tailor-made, just for you.
Just for you, gift wrap.
Just for you. There you go. Yeah. So
which one was it for you, Jen? What bar? Do you have any quotables of my thing?
Let me think. Tech quotables. I have to check my notes. I know there's some that I just remember off the top of my head. But I didn't do them then as well. Hold on, but I do have them. Let me go to it. Right. So let's see. Tech. I like that DIY bit at the beginning, sanding down, filler in the side, rearrange YD. I can't remember what you said, but the rearrange YD, DIY.
Come to rearrange YD, you have to fix up DIY,
Yeah, there you go. Seen it all, Peeping Tom. I can't remember what the punch. Seen it all by Peeping Tom. What was I can't remember the setup.
Wordplay basic. I've seen it all before, like a Peeping Tom.
That's it, yeah. If Caps wasn't real, you wouldn't be. If Caps wasn't real, you wouldn't be here. It's not a punch like that. It's not clever wordplay, but it's real talk. It's that different kind of talk. Yeah. I appreciated that. Looking at all my results, like YD, and the setup to that was really cool.
Yeah, that had a dope setup. That went crazy.
Yeah,
that one was crazy because
the relatables.
Yeah, it was the coursework, the homework.
Coursework, yeah.
Homework, all my exams. I'm looking at my results like YD. Yeah,
YD. That's it. Yeah. And then you had sliding your DMs with this one for get cancelled like Dutchavelli. I did right though. Beatable first.
Oh, did you?
Did right, beatable first. Yeah, I did right, beatable first. But then, so what I've got, then I've got YDs, came to see the best tech iPhone buyers, throwaway tech, broke device. That was a bit mid. Then anime, journey to the web, more anime bars, too much anime bars. And then I like the metric system, domestic victim. He had this rhyme bit in there that was super, like it was, about 4, 5, 6 rhymes on that same pattern. It was nice, really like that. He had can't remember the setup, but a punch was no damage when the tech hits. I thought that was hard. Icy cold, still Sub-Zero. See, I did get that reference. There's some, but then I wrote tech first. Too much went over my head because I just couldn't get so much of it. I'm just going through all the bars. I don't want to spoil everything, but ring back to back like someone catting for phone sex. Thought I was choking, new machine. That just means don't worry about the old tech. Space for YD, like clearing out the spare room. Nice use of stage. He had some like cool performance elements in there.
That bit was fire. So I was a bit worried about that card. That's why you saw at the beginning. I was arguing about the space. I said I need space. I need the whole this side.
Yeah.
I need this whole side. So I needed. I'm saying that's why I was so argumentative. I was like, bro, like I'm just showing you.
you could like your whole space was more if YD needed as much space as you did or wanted like your side was covered, like you were cool. But I understand why you needed to make sure.
I just think when that reaction hits, I just go. I can't stand still. I can't just stand there and just be that.
Yeah, I feel you. Nah, and you made sure you had it how you needed it.
Yeah.
Exchange rate for yen as well. Yeah, there's so many from both of you, like from both of you. YD second was so hard. He has all that do-rag stuff in there. Yeah, he had a lot in there, but yeah, both of you, the standard of writing was really high and different. You brought different things and done different things well, but the execution overall was just such a high level. I cannot wait for this to come back out so I can watch it again.
Yeah, man. VOD,
I can't wait to see
March.
it.
That shit's gonna be crazy. That shit's gonna
Absolutely.
be. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually thinking of like. I see you lot talking about it yesterday, and I couldn't even jump in the live, but I need to be at that link up as well. Wherever you lot are linking up, I need to be there.
Okay, yeah, sure. I need to hit out the man about that. I haven't been on job today at all, but yeah. What is it? So 6th of March? Where's my calendar? Yeah. Watch parties need to happen for this thing, even like whether it's Zoom parties, whether you link up. I'm going to let you know about this thing because this will be cool. In fact, I think I've just made it perfect. But 6th of March, yeah, definitely, because it's going to be an event when it drops. So that's this Saturday.
It's actually going to be an event when it drops. It's going to be an event, like, and there's like, it's going to be like the battles are, none of them are short, none of them are a quick 2-minute thing, nothing. You know what I mean? There's not anything not to look forward to.
Even the one rounder or the one rounders.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah. And not short either. Like there's just quality, like.
Right, you know what I mean? Obviously, the people that didn't turn up here, but I'll be honest, like, even the people that didn't turn up here, it's like we would have gone over mad. Look at the time, you know what I mean? It would have been mad, like, you know what I'm saying? It was still a really good event, like, still, man, it was crazy, man. It was absolutely crazy. Still, everybody showed up. Nobody had a mad moment where we thought, oh, I mean, I would think Chubzino and Nux. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of Nux, and obviously Chubzino I didn't really like in his first round, so I didn't really watch that battle. But what I did come in and see of Nux, it was good. It was a lot better. It was a lot more funny. He had a West London bar that had everybody going off. It was good. It was a good battle, like what I saw. But other than that, all the other battles, fire. Roots and fucking Moke, bro. I don't even know where to begin.
That's my other battle of the night.
I phoned my brethren about an hour ago, and he said he still hasn't decided. He needs to think and he needs to watch it over because he wasn't. It's mad. It was mad. It was absolutely that battle was a movie, and I honestly thought after Moke's first round, I said, bro, Roots might lose this, man. And I'm standing behind him. I'm just like, bruv, like, and his first round it seemed unbeatable. His first round seemed like, this guy is not playing. But then Monk came out 4 bars in. He had that room shaking like a globe.
Yeah.
He had it shaking like a globe.
There we go. So I'll do your notes. That, because to me, it was neck and neck going into the third.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck. And I'm like if I my notes for that are extensive because there's money on the line. I didn't want to have to do that at all, and I needed to take in as much as possible, and then afterwards have as much down as possible so that I can go and see in black and white all of the things, so that no one sways me, no one. But halfway through Moke's third, it was like, okay, shit, all right. There's the edge. There's the edge, the slight edge. Because I think this, classic, absolute classic.
Classic.
Classic. it's the sort like you could show to anybody as well.
Roots did say and said Roots said, bro, like that's the best that he's ever never stood in front of a round like that in his whole career. No matter where he's been, he's never stood in front of a round like that. That's made him be like, bro, this guy is gonna take off my head.
Yeah, the two of them came so hard for each other, like so hard. It was to witness. Like I'm just standing there, like what? Like, and I wanna, and that's the thing as well with the two battles that I judged. I had to pay so close attention to, like technically, that now I need to just go and vibes with the battle. Like I need to go and be gassed off. I can't be gassed off of everything because I have to then catch the next thing and then also kind of write it down whilst I'm listening to what's coming next, so that I might have to write that down too. There's too much going on for me to fully
So you haven't even really watched it yet?
I've watched it, but on a technical. Yeah, I haven't vibes. I haven't like got to just enjoy and just get in, you know, when you just get in the battle and enjoy it. Like I've had to literally try and score points each little bit. So I can't even get carried away with certain bits, which should be carrying me away, because I need to catch what he says next, because that bit might be the fire bit. Like, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to this watch. I think everyone in the room is, you know, who was there is equally looking forward to watching it back, because we all know what we saw. But I think until we're sitting there and can rewind and pause and rewind and say, did you hit, like we missed that, or did you catch that, or
it's all about who gets it in the building, man. That battle was literally me and YD, him and Moke were literally about the building. Who gets
they
it
have
in the
to
building,
be,
He got it in the building, man.
Yeah,
he got it in the building, bro. And the maddest thing about it, is that he had that thing with Celestar, and then he phoned me and we had a conversation, and I just said to him, like, bro, like, because he's battled in so many different places, I just said to him, bro, this is the first time and the first place where you get to be you. Like, you actually get to be you, like, be you, bro. Like, not this guy that everybody sees as the mum jokes and lunacy and all of that. Just be you, bro. Like, talk you. Like, don't hide nothing. Like, just be you. And that's what he came and done. That's what he came
really
and done.
did.
That's what
and he
came
said
and
that.
Done. That's him, bro. That's him, back and front. There's no other side to Roots. That's him. That's literally that. What you saw, that's him. Like, everything you see, what he does and all of that, he's doing it to raise his stock and be who he wants to and reach his goals. But that battle you saw with him, that's him. Like, that's the realest him. He even said himself, like, he sees himself being a no loose cat.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there forever. He's gonna watch. He's gonna come there with braids one time. You're not gonna be surprised. He's gonna come there with two French plaits on that. You think you won't do it?
You'd be like the Essex Disaster or something.
Yeah. Well, if anyone can do it, it's Roots.
Yeah, no, Roots really, really impressed.
Big up Moke though, but Moke's first round was in. I didn't even expect it. I didn't even expect it still. And you know what it is? It's like, I know about shaking the room, but Moke's one was different. I know about shaking the room, but bro, I don't know.
Moke had crazy haymakers. Like, he had both of them in that battle. Like, this is why I just can't wait to watch it again. And like you say, it came off of the back of Georgie's round, which looked unbeatable almost. It looked like, it looked like, wow, you are going to have to.
You're gonna have to come out with fucking Dumbledore. But then he fucking came out with Dumbledore. That's what it was. He looked like, yo, bro, you need to come out with AK.
Oh, because that first one was that first punch was the first big punch was come a long way to split Roots. Like Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul Walker.
Oh, because he was singing it as well.
Yeah,
he was doing the singing.
He harmonized.
Yeah.
Can you stand the rain? He did all of that. He did all of that. Don't piss me off. Moke did.
No one back in Roots Sauce. This ain't Dragon's Den.
Moke went R&B for a hot minute. He said, yo, fuck the battle rap thing. Can you stand the rain?
The Gorilla Glue thing in there.
one
Ben
was,
Mitchell. He called him Ben Mitchell.
like I said, that round Mo came out there with was insane. I
He had
said
the
to Rich,
flip in there
bro,
as well, mid-round, the wiretap thing. It was, yeah. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But, you know, all of the battles on this card were. You know, I can
all
talk
of them
about
were
the
still.
Enigma Nobi battle as well. That was such a, like the same thing. Enigma's first round, I'm thinking, what is Nobi going to do with this? How, Nobi? How?
Yeah,
And Nobi came
yeah.
out swinging.
He came out swinging still. I think he was at 8. I think he was 8 bars in still. I think he was 8 bars before he hit, and then but when he hit, that was it. Yo, everybody hold on to their everybody hold on to their jackets, bro.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
literally that still.
The quality of back and forth like can't be understated, because it was like watching a good tennis match. Like it really was. What next? How you gonna now? What?
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
come back,
yeah,
like fight back. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Definitely was
Just
still. Definitely was that still, man. Nah, man. I was impressed that everybody came, and I was happy that everybody came out and what they. No one stumbled, and I feel like everybody had shorter time than me and YD to prep, so I was surprised that everybody got out and did really well. So it was lit, man. The whole event.
yeah. Everybody really did themselves proud and came to prove what they could do. And once the footage drops, once the footages are out, then it's gonna, you know, the rest of the year is looking rosy, absolutely rosy.
Can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I want to watch it back myself.
When, like, in terms of what would be ideal for you, are you still thinking, or do you know when you're next out? Do you not want to say anything at all? Like, what do you want to say about your next moves?
All right, so the only thing I'm booked for at the moment is the Bruce Angler tournament. And my first opponent is Mikey C, but that was booked before the no lose chat. So I was trying to go for that crown while I was doing this crown. So now I've achieved one goal. So I'm gonna go over there and see if I can do that over there.
Okay.
I think I need to see Tally though. I think that's what
You
needs
put
to
on
happen.
one no loose chat jumper and like, yeah, no, I need to see Tally now. That's what needs to happen.
I think that's what it needs to be, man.
Yes, champ.
And you know what it is? I'll be honest with you, yeah. Tally wants to battle me. He does. It's not just this. It's not one way. You get me? It's not just one way. I'm not just saying this, but
yeah, I understand. How soon do you want that to happen?
I'm not in a rush.
Okay.
I'm not in a rush. I'm enjoying the type of, yeah, everybody wants to battle me now, and I'm just like, you know what? Everybody's got to move at my pace.
Yeah, you're dictating the pace. I like that.
Yeah, if I don't want to take this left, then I'm going to do the block and come back and then do that left then.
Makes sense. And, you know, Tally is not a battle to be underestimated.
Exactly. He's not one that I could just think because I beat YD, now I can beat Tally. Do you know what I mean? I'm not got that in my head.
No disrespect to YD, but, you know,
no Tally, disrespect to YD, but Tally's, you get me?
Tally's
bro.
Tally.
He's not one of those guys that man can just walk over. I can just outshout him and I'm going to win.
At all. You need to be on your A game and then some, you know, and he's not.
I need a whole new game. I need a whole new console. I need a whole, you know what I mean? I need a whole different thing.
But for those to be the battles that you're sort of, you know, potentially thinking about down the line, that's a great thing.
I think personally, I'll probably take a battle before, 1 or 2 battles before I decide on taking Tally, or I'll take Surfer. But the Beast Angular, I'm taking as just like I'm just gonna see how that goes. Obviously that's a whole different environment to the No Loose Chat, so it's just like just kind of just making sure that I can still be a chameleon where I need to be. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like blend in and work with different. You know what I mean? I can't let this
Yeah,
get
able
to
to
my head.
battle on different stages,
Yeah,
and
I can't just let this
yeah,
get to my head and think I can just because I'm No Loose Chat. You know what I mean? I still need to test my pen and still need to better myself, and there's still elevation that needs to be reached. You know what I mean? There's still space for elevation. So yeah, man.
absolutely. That's a very positive attitude to take. You know, you don't want to be complacent and
No, man, I gotta keep it calm. I just like you know what it is. It's just like I think before this, I remember we had a conversation and it was like you can't always let everybody draw you out. You can't always let because one person said this that now you want to battle them and give them free. You know what I mean? And now I'm in the position where everybody wants to battle me, and I'm kind of wisened up with it in that little short space of time of us having that conversation. And now it's like I literally get to pick and choose. That if I say I want to battle someone, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Tech, I get the battle Tech. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's a different one.
Yeah, but respect the fact that you still, you know, want to work on your craft and want to keep, you know, level-headed and know that you've
100%, man.
got growth
Yeah.
and experience to
In my
build.
head, I put in my head before the YD battle, I said to myself, I need to have 5 battles of me being consistent before I decide properly what I want to do.
Okay.
Because I had a couple stumbles and
Yeah.
whatnot and shakiness. I just said to myself, like I said, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to keep to that.
Yeah, no, that's a great thing to do, especially when you have had some performances where you feel like you haven't done your best and you haven't been consistent. To have then a consistent streak after that of great performances,
Yeah.
you know, will do wonders for them. That talk, is he going to choke talk? You know, you want to get rid of that and
Man.
focus on just doing what you do. So
100%.
I'm looking forward to it. Unless you want to leave us with anything else, I think I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, it's only 8:30.
No,
It feels like it's
yeah, but
about
there's one thing I
midnight.
did want to say though. One thing I did want
Please
to say
do
still quickly, yeah.
anything you want to get out
Because
still.
obviously I wanted to get them in the chat, yeah, but they couldn't get them in the chat, so I'm gonna address it while I'm here. I thought it's a good time, and I thought like everybody's just taking some W's. So it's official now, yeah. So the group is Penn State, and it is me, Georgie Roots, Enigma, and Just the Black.
Okay.
That's the crew. That's you know what I'm saying. We're not taking on no noobs at the moment, but that's where we're at. Like, that's us.
So give me those names again and the name of of your group.
It's Georgie Roots, Just the Black, Enigma the Prophet, Tech, and the name of the group is Penn State.
Penn State. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the wordplay there.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, just let everybody know we're outside, innit? If you want to come outside and see who's outside, we outside.
So is there any, you know, there are some existing groups.
Yeah. We can get some
With
2-on-2s. We can get some
okay.
2-on-2s going. We can get some, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we can
All
take time
right.
to talk to the barbarians.
Yeah. You think
Talk to
you lot
some
are ready for the
FTW.
barbarians and FTW? Are you ready to go and
They didn't think
play
we
in
were
them
ready.
playgrounds?
Every single one of us, I think me and Georgie were underrated. Both of us were underrated to lose. I'll be honest, a lot of predictions had me losing, a lot of predictions had Georgie Roots, and Enigma was the only one. Jester didn't turn up, but we all won. Now I'm saying they didn't think we was ready then.
So you're saying basically you're ready to just show and prove.
Uh,
Shout out
well,
Wiretap, the champ
I'm
is
saying,
here.
I'm just saying we're outside, innit? That's what I'm saying, innit? We're outside, innit? Anybody wants to know who's outside? We're outside.
You're outside. Penn
That's it.
State.
Penn State.
Okay. All right. Well,
I mean,
I'm looking forward to that, and I'm sure you know there may be some other groups who will be interested to see what this new group is going to do.
Yeah.
And
100%, man.
yeah, no, I'm liking that energy going forward. What does that mean for you guys to be in a group? Like what is that? Tell me, what does that mean?
I'll tell you what it is, yeah. It started off as a group chat, yeah, and it's just like it's just become so much more than that. And it's like now that we've reached a point where we're all kind of, I feel like we're all at reach, like going towards our peak, like, and it's just like we've all helped each other in certain ways and in certain bits of our material, and even just certain times, like in real life shit. Like these are people that have had me and I've had them, and it's just like it's different, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, man, don't want to see your 2-on-2 with Tech and Georgie Roots or Tech and Enigma or Tech and Just a Black. That would be insane, bro. Any of us 2-on-2. I'm saying I'm saying we're really trying to bring it back. Like, do you know what I mean? Remember the last time anybody spoke about 2-on-2 or, do you know what I mean, a group or, do you know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
trying to
well,
do this. It's not just about us being a group and thinking, yeah, we're best. We're trying to get everybody back outside. We're trying to get it back to what it used to be.
I like that. And the 2-on-2 energy, like that brings a different sort of energy to the battle.
Yeah.
Different dynamic, different sort of entertainment factor as well. When you see
it really shows how close you are with your people then.
Well, yeah, or definitely how like how
if you're in a group, it shows how close you are with your people. Then it's not a 2-on-2 where you're just this name and that name. You're in a group. The 2-on-2 should be crazy. You should have a secret handshake that no one else knows.
Okay, well, Trouble and iKid already are saying they want smoke.
It sounds great.
Sounds
Trouble
great.
didn't even get to shake off his rust. Shout out Trouble though.
Well, shout out everyone on the card who didn't even need to shake off their rust. I did not see rust. There was a lot of allegedly rusty battlers on that card, and I didn't know. I could not tell. So I've got no reason to think Trubs likewise wouldn't have been equally as, as rustless.
Outside Trubs. Trubs were outside. We're outside Trubs.
So who would you put up from that your four against Trouble and iKid?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched enough of both of them for me to make a decision off that question.
Yeah. You're sitting here talking about how it sounds nice on paper.
I have only recently watched Trouble. I haven't really watched iKid like that. I'll be honest with you. So me saying something now, obviously whoever wants to smoke, they can get the smoke. But I'm just saying I haven't watched them for me to say anyone in my group would be. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ask me in like 2 hours and I'll come with
an answer. Okay. All right. You're gonna go and check the files, do your due diligence and see.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'll come with
work out the strategies. Okay. I like that. I like that because I'd love to see some 2-on-2s. I think
man.
There were some talks about happening. So Rivers and Scoot with Trouble and iKid, I think, as well. Any of this 2-on-2 action I like to see. That doesn't sound great. Any of these 2-on-2s I would like to happen. I'd like to start getting that sort of energy. I think that would be, because already there's so much kind of going on that is attracting,
Yeah,
people.
Man, we're trying to bring it back. I think right now, once the VOD drops, it's just gonna be like, what I feel like No Loose Chat gonna have to make some major decisions because I feel like this shit is a movie and they put on in a mad pandemic and not a lot of people would have done that.
Could have done that, and also like what they went through just to get to this stage and pull off what they did, like that cannot be underestimated. How hard they worked, all the hoops they had to jump through, all the times that they were told no. Oh, you see that thing that you've been planning and that thing that you've put money in and that thing that you've told everyone about. Yeah, no, you're not doing that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Right, they need, imagine what they could do with the support of the scene behind them and be free of, lockdown restrictions. Can you imagine what this year could have been? So look at what they've been able to do under restrictions. Yeah. And without much support, without being able to publicize events, like without even being able to promo properly or even put on what they want to put on. Private events, that's not what they wanted to do. But look at how much buzz was generated from, and you know, shout out to everyone over there at No Loose Chat, Paris, Tally, Snoop, everyone who you know did something, does something over there, but also to you battlers on the card as well, everyone involved in creating that energy and putting on in the way you did. Like if you guys didn't come there,
I think everybody wants the same thing, man. That's why the event was so good, man. I think everybody wants it to come back to what it used to be, and I think like the card was picked perfectly, and it's like the people that were there wanted to be there, man. They really, you know what I mean? And if they didn't want to be there, they didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of them things, like, you know what I mean? But I love that. And you know, one thing for me, I needed to see Messi live in the flesh after, because his Mackenzie battle was so crazy to me. I just said, like, it was just, it's not on a little boy thing, but it was like, yeah, I need to see this, because Messi, that battle for me was like, yeah, this nigga's really out here, like, you know what I mean? So to see him come and bring that in a one rounder, I was just like, yeah, it's not even about, you know what I mean? 3 rounds, 1 round, it don't matter. Messi's always gonna come and do what he does. You know what I'm saying? And then Bracy, obviously people say he's shaky, but best Bracy I've ever seen.
Bracy was again another battle where I'm looking at Enigma. What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, Penn State in the building, bro. Penn State in the building, bro. Still Roots and them, man. Penn State and that, yeah? Sorry, go on.
No, don't apologize. Promote. Like, talk about it. Everyone wants to hear about Penn State and what's going on, and especially after this thing drops. But yeah, Bracy was another one who, you know, I did not think he could come back. I did not think he could get up from that Messi round. It was 1 round, but oh my God, like he finished you. You were dead before you started, and he came back with some killer punches, like just that, like he was funny, he was punching hard, like it was a real 1 round war. It didn't feel like a 1 rounder at all. I definitely would have liked more, but I was left like, wow, they just did something crazy. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe that he was able to come back in the way that he did. And I can't call it. I think I'm edging it maybe to Messi, and I might do that regardless, just because that style kind of appeals to me a bit more.
Man. I feel like Messi was more consistent throughout his whole round, man. Bracy was fire, but he had a few dry spots, or he had a couple slow moments, and I remember him complaining, and I was like, bro, you was rapping slow at one point, you know, like proper slow. Do you know what I mean? And then he was like, no, man. I was like, oh, I said, bro, I know it sounds good, but he was rapping slow, bro. And he was like, oh, no, I hear you still.
Shout out Bizzo, how you doing? Fights, wars, just, you know, have to be watched back to really evaluate them properly. The ones in the building had to be judged, you know, and you're having to, it's a slightly different battle than when you're battling to win a decision in the building, rather than, you know, having the freedom to let people judge you on the watch back. I feel like Bracy rebutted a lot of the things that Messi said. Yeah, he did have a lot of material in there that was kind of, you know, it was perfectly tailored to what Messi said, for sure. For sure. Bracy is the best puncher in No Loose Chat. He was killing it with the punches yesterday. Yeah, he was what he pulled out. I did not think he was going to be able to do that at all. No, I was super impressed.
Everybody came out like they were supposed to, man. I'm like that, man. It was a good event. Man. Proud of everybody. Everybody did their shit.
Yeah, me too.
Best YD you've ever seen. So.
Yeah. Do you feel like that was your? I think you said you felt like that was your best performance.
Nah, it was.
I don't know.
It was just, you know, it was just because it seems like it was because I was prepped. That's all it was, really. Like, it's not my favorite bars. It's not my favorite rounds or anything. Like, it was just, I just catered it very well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
You
wasn't my favorite. My Amity
crafted
material
a
is my
win,
favorite. Yeah, my Amity material is my favorite material ever.
but you know, you
But
flopped the show there, so.
yeah, so guess it is my favorite now.
Sorry to have it in, champ. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll take that. I'll take that as the champ. As the champ, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, there's been a lot of talk recently about knowing how to come back from a loss or a perceived loss or a performance where you feel like you didn't do your best, and knowing how to take that on the chin, learn, improve, and you know, make sure that that's not a mistake you're making next time. So
Yeah.
I think, you know, you might,
that, man.
yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Like, if you underperform or if you take a loss, like, take the lesson, because, you know, who doesn't lose in battle rap? Who hasn't got losses on their record? You know, if you haven't, then it's probably because you've never really tested yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
so to be able to do what you've done, you know, a lot of the performers came back off of sort of some negative feedback recently, or not the best performances. Some of the guys who lost earlier in the tournament had to come back and, you know, kind of redeem themselves, and they all clearly learned and improved their game in that short space of time. So onwards and upwards.
100%. So it was good to see everybody on their A game, man. It was good to see everybody on the A game. It was just made, and it's just like, it shows like the hunger's real, because if you wasn't really on your A game, I don't really feel like it wasn't for you. Do you know what I mean? Everybody that was making it through the pandemic and during COVID and all of that, they're really out here. They're really hungry. Do you know what I mean? They don't live. Some of these people don't live local. Do you know what I mean? Some of these people aren't round the corner. It's not just a bus journey.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta pay homage just to them even showing up. Do you know what I mean? During the,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? So
absolutely. And the amount of work that was put into, you know, pulling off those performances, like you said, you wanted to make sure that you delivered all of your material, you performed it in the way that you know you could, and that took a lot of work. Everybody, you know, being damn near word perfect, everybody, you know, put in the writing time, the effort in that they did, going that extra mile. Like, that takes
everybody performed well. That's what I love. Everybody had a mad performance. That's what I like. Nobody, I didn't see, like I said, I didn't see the nuts and tubs, you know, but what I saw, everybody was up close and personal. Everybody had some sort of, you know what I mean? Some sort of something.
Talk about up close and personal.
Yeah.
The Messy Bracy.
Yeah,
I got real up close, and and the wiretap, the rebuttal.
The rebuttal. No, man.
Crazy. The wiretap pocket check.
I felt like I felt like I was like a smack of it or something. That's how I felt.
The energy,
energy was just crazy.
And the quality, the energy was that high, not because everyone was just gassed off each other sort of mid shit. It was because, like, this is what everyone's doing.
No, but you know what? Really, I'll tell you something that you don't even, this is something you wouldn't even know yet, but you know how good it is to look out in the crowd and just be looking like, yeah, the judges are watching. I was looking, I saw you react one time to the London Gen bar, and then I saw Rufus reacting to the Dutch Valley bar, and you see that is just like, for us, for me anyway, I don't know about everyone else, but for me, that's just like securing the bag.
Yeah.
And what? I got your face all fucked, yeah? That's cool. That's what I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah, my face was fucked many a time. Like, if there was so many fake when my face is just in contortions, like, what?
You was out here doing these
just hideous, man.
Doing the jazz face.
Just all of the whole spectrum of faces like was going on yesterday. The whole spectrum. All of my facial muscles were properly exercised yesterday because there was just so much content. Wiretap just said the way Bracy punched every bar, I don't think everyone caught everything. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. And this is what this is what I was saying. I'm so grateful that like I cannot wait to see the watch back. And I was glad that with those battles that I wasn't judging, I didn't have to catch everything. I could get caught up in that big punch and still be processing that while I can miss a punch or two because I'm going to catch it. I don't need to catch it. I'm not judging it. So I can get caught up like that Messi Bracey battle. I was like just constantly, I was just up, down, like head cup. Everything just had me. So I know I missed so much from both of them because I was caught up in it. And I love that. I love being able to just be swept up in a battle and not have to try and process all the techie stuff. So that is why one of the most reasons I'm looking forward to watching it back so I can catch the bits that I missed and then I can be swept away for the battles where I had to try and catch every little thing. And I'm sure I missed stuff there still.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, I actually have a sore rib from that. You know when like someone, I think it was Surfer or Rivers, but just going ham on the reaction, bro.
Yeah.
I swear down. I woke up this morning, I was like, bro, like my back hurts. Like someone was going ham on me. Like I don't even know. Like even now, I still don't know who it was. I gotta watch it back.
You did this to me.
Watch it back and phone someone like, bro.
Next time, don't stand behind me.
Bro, next time I swear down you're gonna stand over there.
No, don't be in my corner. We're friends like this.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? Friends don't give each other pain. Like, what's this?
But it was that sort of a battle and it was that sort of event. I'm sure I punched a couple. I think I punched you one time when Amity was when Messi was battling. I'm sure I gave you a like, what the fuck was that? Yeah.
Messi performs well, and especially because it's small, it looks crazy. It looks crazy when he does it.
We'll all get to see it all again and relive it. And I'm going to give you the details of this thing. So I think that will be dope.
Hit me up, man.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone in the comments want to say anything to the champ? Everyone's been giving you your flowers as all you day. Rightly all deserve. I bet your loan's been
all day.
I had to turn your notifications off.
It's insane.
Charge your phone immediately, otherwise it's just dead.
I've got the portable charger's right here.
That's it. Yeah.
It's mad. Literally, because it's just like all day, all day. Yeah, man. Crazy.
Well, but you deserve it.
Yeah, man. But comes with being the champ, innit? Gotta get used to that shit.
That's it. Get used to it. You know, that's you put in that work and you deserve it. You deserve everyone giving you your flowers and of course.
Thanks, man.
Of course. We appreciate the effort that you put in and everything that you guys gave to us and do.
It's only gonna get better, man. It's only gonna be more better material. Yeah, like I said, like there is literally 2-on-2 there on the table. Whoever wants to come and take that offer, you know what I'm saying? Me and Georgie Roots, whoever you lot wanna, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing you, it's mad. Don't make us go to the mountains, please.
Shit, is that what you do?
Listen.
You go to the Colchester Mountains or something?
Go to the Colchester hilltops and just sit on the swings for 24 hours. Just
doing pull-ups.
Yeah, just doing this. Just... Get me? Madness. It's crazy. But yeah, man, it's there. Like I said, man, we're trying to get everybody outside, man.
Trouble and I Kid already put, thrown hats in the ring. So
yeah, We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, man. Wait till the 6th of March, VOD. Make sure you buy that. Big up London Jen. Shout me on Instagram, Big Techie 258. All of that. Big up No Loose Chat. The champ. All of that shit, man.
The champ. You heard the man. Go and follow. Go and subscribe. Follow the champ. Go and give him his flowers if you haven't done already. Go and subscribe, No Loose Chat. Go and follow. Make sure you get that £10 or under video
them
on
man are doing
demand.
it $7.99.
$7.99. I don't even want to say
If they
that.
told
Like,
me £25, I would have said, take my money.
this is what we were talking about yesterday. This is what
If
I was there, and
if,
I'd pay £30 for it.
if you're not a fan of
And I'm
UK,
broke.
if you're a fan of UK battle rap and you don't buy this, don't even
If
follow
you're
me.
a
Unfollow me
fan,
from
if
everything.
you're a fan of battle rap,
That's it. The culture itself. I'm
you
saying
don't have to be a fan of UK. Like,
this event had
this is not what you might have expected to have come out of the UK. Not this card.
this event had everything. This event had the culture, had the battle of the culture, it had diversity, it had the whole punchlines things, it had the finals, it had the surprises. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It had everything that was needed. You know what I mean? Everything that was needed. Everything was, you know what I'm saying? Even when things went wrong, it still came out great. You know what I'm saying? You need to go and see this. So if you're not planning to, you need to plan to. If you need to save £1 every day for the next week, yo, save that, cop that. It's a must.
That's it. And follow. I'm sure the Wiretap said. I
Yeah.
think he said that he's going to be copying a few and doing giveaways. The last time he did that, he had extra. Like he gave away tickets for the crazy Premier Battles VOD, and he had to then get people like they weren't even going. Like, so if you want a ticket and if you want a VOD and you haven't, it's not in your reach right now, go and follow Wiretap, go and subscribe, be tapped in and see if you can get one of those free ones. And if you can't afford the VOD, genuinely, not everyone's got it like that, support by sharing, subscribing, wait until it drops on a YouTube, support, share it with your friends, share it on your timelines, all of that, because all of that is support that you don't have to put your hand in your pocket for. Like, comment, put it on your socials, in your stories. Lots of ways to support the scene, because there's exciting stuff happening.
100%, man.
Right, so Champ, I will let you go and have a champion evening doing championship.
Yeah. All of that.
And thank you so much for gracing us with your presence
for having
this
me once
evening.
again, London Jen.
No problem, my pleasure. All right, everyone. So, no, there was Jester. Shout out Jester. Penn State. We missed you. We're giving 5 away. You hear that? 5 away. 5 are being given away on the Wiretap. So
come on. If you need that,
first, go and
subscribe to Wiretap. Get me.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, like and share this. Subscribe to me if you're not already. Put your notifications on, because I'm liable to just jump on live at any point. You never know who's coming. I've got a couple of really cool guests already lined up this week. Give me a day or two to put out some announcements, and stuff is coming. But Champ, good night.
Yeah, done now.
From me, good night.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you for coming on. Gone.